Hello everyone, welcome back to the Banner Saga. We just got kicked out of Einertoft by Jordandir, and now we also had to fight off some bandits actually, and now we're on the road to, I forget what that place is called, but we're going to try to find Juno for our good friend Eyvind. A well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws the caravan's attention. Upon your arrival, the farmer and his workers stand defensively within plain sight, crude weapons at the ready. Their crossed arms make their thoughts clear without a word. We can offer some kind of trade for the livestock, intimidate the farmer into giving you livestock. Come with us, it's not safe here. Best option. They're gonna get fucked up by Dredge. As soon as the Dredge bash their way through Einertoft, they're coming for these fucks next. So, come with us. Come with me if you want to live. You warn the farmers of the approaching Dredge, but the man spits and says, "This land is my life. I lose that, may as well be dead." The farmhands slowly nod their agreement, neither joining you or lowering their weapons. Well, there's no option to purchase livestock any further, and I see that we've got 5 days of supplies, so, well, we can either threaten the farmer, leave the farmer and his livestock alone, or take the livestock by force. None of these are really good options, but I don't want to steal from this asshole either, so I'm going to leave the farmer and his livestock alone. What's his is his, you say to the caravan. No sense fighting those trying to protect themselves. Grumbling bounces around through the clansmen, but the caravan is once again moving. Okay, here we go. We are once again moving, and I really don't know what's going to happen next. I'm trying very hard to remember what that place is called where it appears that large figures following from the direction of Einertoft. Whoa, that's some good grammar. Oddleaf watches intently before finally saying, "They have a cart. I can hear it." You slow to get a better view and spy a small caravan of Varl. Eventually, they catch up. Okay, let's see who it is. It's probably Fasalt and all these other... Oh! Shit, it's Uben.
Greetings, Iva. It's been quite a while since we talked, hasn't it?
I know you. Uben. Never imagined you to be the one to defy the king. What made you leave?
Someone had to.
What do you mean?
Bellowa is heading this way.
Already? How is that possible?
A group of Var from Wyrmtoe showed up around the back of Einertoft, the long way. Bellower and his army chased them across the Shumma path, they said.
Past Wyrmtoe? That doesn't make sense. Bellower was at the bridge.
He must have doubled back after that serpent appeared. While we fought on the bridge, he led half his forces around to approach Einertoft from behind.
The attack on the bridge was a feint? Don't let anyone tell you the Dredge aren't clever. Einertoft will fall within a day.
Maybe not. He's following you. I thought one of you might know why.
You exchange nervous glances, but nobody speaks up. My god, I guess Bellower really wanted to finish the job. One arm is not enough for that asshole. Must be me, then.
Is there something I don't know? That's quite a grudge he's holding if he's coming for you, Ivor.
It doesn't matter. Our only chance is to get to Sigrelholm. That's the fucking place. Juno will know what to do. Really? Will she know what to do about this situation? A massive Dredge chasing us to the ends of the earth? I really hope so.
We'll join you. I bring supplies and warriors, and my friend Gunnulf here bears a heavy sword. I believe he'd be happy to swing it for you.
Good old fucking Norwegian Sean Connery. That's Uben. Oh shit, 30 supplies. We're no longer starving. Uben just brought a massive amount of supplies. Well, it's only like 4 days worth. That's not really anything of consequence. My goodness, we have a lot of renown as well. I would stop to camp, but as we've discovered, Bellower is actually following us. So I think we're going to wait until we get to Sigrelholm before we spend that renown, perhaps. Or whatever the hell we're doing here. The caravan stops at a split in the road. Ahead, the path leading to Sigrelholm veers off into the hills, which are now swimming with familiar black shapes. Dredge, that way too, grimaces Eyvind. The summer path leads straight to Sigrelholm, while taking the main road will add several days. Oh man.
They're every way by now, replies Uben. I suggest we go around, past Hawkstorp.
We can send scouts to see how dangerous the summer path looks, start cutting a path through the Dredge, go around, past Hawkstorp. Let's see, let's send scouts. I would really like to circumvent these assholes and actually head to Hawkstorp, if at all possible, but we need to send scouts and we'll take a look. You send 2 scouts, only 1 returns. I'll put it this way, he says. We're not getting through that way. It's like they're emerging from the rock itself. Okay, let's take the main road past Hawkstorp. Let's not fight through those dredge. We don't have a large army like the Varl back at Einertoft, even though I'm pretty sure the battles scale to match your army size, I've discovered. I really don't want to, for RP reasons, fight these assholes. So let's take the main road past Hawkstorp. -1 fighters. Ugh. I hate to say it, you tell Avon, but I'm not willing to walk into swarms of dredge anymore. Juno will have to wait. You turn toward the long round around... What? You turn toward the long round around Hawkstorp instead, hoping you've saved lives in the process. We have. Most definitely. 5 renown. Wonderful. Is there really a rush to get to Juno? Like, is she not going to wait for us to appear? Like, if we're like a couple days late, she's like, well, fuck it. These guys didn't show up in time, so I'm just going to be going on. Let's take a look at the map, actually, and find out where we are. Since we're heading to Sigerholm and Hawkstorp and all these new places, we may as well take a look at the map and find what the hell we're doing. Okay, so here's Einertoft. We just came past Wyrmtow. We headed south into Einertoft, and now we are once again on the summer path, and we're going to have to take the high pass towards Hawkstorp. I believe that's what we're doing. A reluctantly formed road once travelers discovered that the summer path would often be completely blocked in the winter. It takes travelers the long way around Hawkstorp, which has been good for Hawkstorp's economy and nobody else. We're going to be passing by the Old Father, which is a massive mountain, a solitary mountain peak that stands noticeably apart from the Wormscale range, weathered and topped with snow year-round so that it resembles an elderly sentinel watching over the border of Setterlund and Stormlund. Okay, now we're going to be heading to Hawkstorp as well. From atop a high hill, Hawkstorp is named for the many hawks that circle past the tall pines and the loft they sit in that lets them see down into the valley towards Boersgard. The town has never had many residents, but has been steadily growing since helping to construct the high pass. Okay. So I suppose we're going to be heading to Hawkstorp, and we'll take the Stensmarch. Not content to stop in Stromlund, a man named Sten hoped to find land as rich as Arborang along the new coast. Instead, he found bog. All the way up the coast he went until ice covered the trees. This is far enough, said Sten, and he stopped in Skogir. Huh. I guess he must be the founder of Skogir. Wonderful. Yeah, so we're going to be taking Sten's... Oh, I see. Yes. The march goes all the way from Boersgard to Skogir. Look at that. We could head home. No problem. We have done a kind of a circular path here. We could have just headed south right off the fucking bat. But we're going to be taking Sten's march to Sigerholm, a city built on a spit of land jutting from within a lake and a place of prestige to live, as expansion soon became impossible on the small island and ownership was passed down from generation to generation. The crystal clear lake water and the beautiful surroundings made the land desirable to the point that as wall was eventually built to keep away jealous neighbors. Wow. Okay, so it's the retirement home of Setterlund, apparently. Oh, look at this. Reykjavik. I bet you we're going to be passing past this place. Reykjavik, which started out as battlefields in the First Great War. Reykjavik transformed into farmland in peaceful times where the godstone of Bjorulf, god of the drink, seems to still have some influence over the fertile fields that yield a potent harvest, which gets sold in every corner of the land. Reykjavik's brews, it is said, are half the reason anyone still goes to Boersgard these days. Alright, interesting. Oh, what is this? Pine Lun. A small cluster of pine trees that it has been argued are not in fact a part of the Langloom Forest, which has historically brought up issues regarding the ownership of timber and game found within. Speaking of Langloom Forest, we're going to be passing right past that. Langloom Forest! The most sprawling forest known to man or Varl, the Langloom is often remembered for having occasional rows of perfectly lined trees that look out of place in the middle of the wilderness, as if they had been carefully planted or even placed. Many suppose that the Loom Mother planted the trees herself and the rest instantly sprang up around them, but the Langloom is a dangerous place that rarely harkens back to the image of the Loom Mother. Okay, you know what? I think that's enough of the map for now. We've got a better idea of where the hell we are and what the hell we're doing, so let's continue on our quest over the high pass, and I suppose we'll arrive... Oh, As you're nodding off to sleep, shouts of fire pull you back to attention. Flames quickly consume a supply wagon and a few tents. A woman cries out, "My boy!" and points to a burning tent closest to the outlying Varl. Two of the giants are motionless, staring at the spreading fire with terror in their eyes. Of course, the Varl are deathly afraid of fire, so we're going to have to do it ourselves. Let's go in after the boy yourself. Organize the peasants to put out the fires. Let's go in after the boy ourselves. Wrapping your cloak around you, the smoke, flames, and tent become a blur as you grab the boy and slice through the back canvas with your hunting knife. You meet the ashamed look of the older Varl while the crowd cheers on your heroic act. Unfortunately, the supply wagon did not make it. Unfortunately. Negative 41 supplies. No! What in the depths was that about, you mutter to yourself. Something about the fire, Oddleaf tells you. I've heard of this before. They don't like it. Doesn't change what happened, you think to yourself. Okay, so we're actually going to be starving any fucking day now, unless this is a settlement right here. But it doesn't... Oh, we have actually stopped. Have we arrived already? Oh no, it's a village of miners. You enter a village of miners who want to know what has been happening recently between the rumblings of the quake and sightings of dredge in the distance. As you look around, you see a lot of elderly and children and know that these people will only be more mouths to feed. Let's let them make their own decision. We can't really encourage them to join us as we are fucking starving ourselves. But you know what? Let's see. If they want to come with us, they fucking can. Let the guys make their own decision. You welcome anyone who wishes to join the caravan. Many do, while others choose to stay in their homes and see things through. You wish them luck. Look at that. 68 clansmen. Oh, we have no supplies now. We have to buy some shit from the market. Oh my goodness. We are very lucky. We can actually buy... so many supplies. 1 renown gets us 6 supplies, and there's 84 supplies available. So we're gonna buy all 84 for, what was that, 16 renown, I believe? Yeah, it looks to be. Okay, 16 renown will buy us 12 days of supplies. Might as well blow all of our renown right now. We've got a few items here. Obsidian powder. What? The fragments of shattered dredge obsidian carefully ground to a powder will sometimes explode when applied to a weapon. Knockback on strength attacks of 4. Wow, that's not bad. A well-honed razor, crafted by Haldan. I think we've looked at all of these items beforehand. But you know what? Let's drop our renown on our heroes. Let's level up some of these assholes, specifically Ivor. If we can, we'll promote him again. There we go. And for 10 renown, sure, why the hell not? Okay. Now he's just 2 kills away from another promotion. He's got 4 points available. Gee golly, let's add another point of armor break, another point of exertion, and 2 more points in both armor and strength. There we go. Okay, who else do we have? Oh, Avon. Do we have any new characters that we haven't read about? Crewmere. There are not many Varl older than Crewmere, and not many who have had as much experience fighting the dredge. In Wyrmtoe, eager fighters would regularly come to him to learn his secrets. I can't remember if we've looked up Wyrmtoe, or, well, not Wyrmtoe, but Crewmere or not. Let's see. I believe we've pretty much looked up everyone. And we actually have a lot of items available to assign, but we don't have anyone who's high skill enough. Well, Avon can get 1 armor per turn, which is not a bad idea. Oh my goodness. Avon has so many points. Let's give him a lot of armor. A bit more exertion. More willpower points. Let's give him 12 willpower points. There we go. I don't know what the hell this means. It's just golden kills. Usually this gives you a countdown to how many kills you need to upgrade. Promote your units, rather. Is rank 5 the highest they'll go, perhaps? And this is his kills after having reached rank 5, perhaps? I think that's what that would mean. But usually there'd be a counter here, like 7 out of 9 kills. But I think this is what that is. This is the amount of kills that he has gained after having reached rank 5. I would like to have a item for Avon, actually. Let's see what we have back in the market. I've forgotten already. 2 to drawing aggro, no good. 3 will on rest. That is a very good item for Avon, actually, because he uses a lot of willpower points. That is like his main thing. Okay, you know what? Let's buy this item for Avon and upgrade 1 or 2 more characters here. For example, I think Rook may be useful. No, let's see. Alette is going to be Oh my god, look at the kills she has. 17 out of 5. Yeah, she is definitely our most useful character right now, having killed more than anyone else. Unfortunately, her next promotion is 15 renown. Let's see who else. Rook for 15 renown as well. Can we upgrade Crewmere for 5 renown? Okay, let's do that. Actually, hold on. Let's see. Who else do we have? No, let's upgrade Crewmere. Boom. For 5 renown. We've used all of our renown points, and Crewmere has a ton of strength. My goodness. But we'll give him 1 more point of exertion and 1 more armor point. There we go. A little bit better. Okay, let's upgrade Alette. My mistake. She's got 2 points available as well. And we can give her another point of exertion and another strength point. There we go. That should be good. What does she have? +1 armor, +1 strength, +1 willpower. That is her bracelet, so she shall keep it. Okay. What items do we have? We've got Haldan's Razor for Avon. So let's give that to him. The Razor, because it will give him 3 will on rest. And how do I drag? There we go. I figured it out, guys. We've also got Yingvar's Belt, which is Farthingjord that he can't actually use yet, which will give him 3 armor break, but he's just not good enough for that yet. But we can give him the World Hook. And is that a good item for Ivor? He has 3 armor break as is. Crewmere has 2 armor break. Let's give the World Hook to Crewmere, and then Ivor can use this belt when the time comes. Okay, there we go. Our heroes are upgraded. Let's rest to increase... Oh shit, let's talk to Gunulf, actually. I think Gunulf has some serious shit to say. Don't talk much, do you? You approach the massive green-clad Varl who is sitting quietly by himself, eating bread. That's true. The only conversation we had with Gunulf, I believe, is when we were back in fucking Strand, messing around with Eric and everything. And, you know, he bought new tunic, and Ubin was like, oh, I like your tunic. Gunulf says, so? Just wanted to know anyone who can cleave a dredge in 2 like that a little better. I'm Rook. What to know? Ubin asked me to chop a dredge in 2. I chop him. Traveled with Ubin for long? Yes, long time. When I was young, I fight for another Varl. It did not work out. Is Gunulf kind of slow? He kind of sounds like a big dummy. But I learned to swing a sword. Ubin pays well, gives me plenty of things to kill. To be honest, maybe too many things these days. You consider your response. You like that sword, huh? Is that your friend? Your sword? Is that your friend? Let's talk to him like a fucking dog. Oh, shit. I pressed the wrong option there. Want to be friends with Gunulf, Rook? He pops the last hunk of bread into his mouth. Keep food in the cart. Oh. I meant to ask him about the sword, but I fucked it up. Sorry, guys. Okay, you know what? Let's rest. I guess the only thing you need to know about Gunulf is that he likes to fucking eat. There we go. Everyone is now normal, and we can leave yet again. 96 days of this game. Gee golly. 96 days. And here we go again on our way to... I've already forgotten the name. Horks... Grund or something. Horksmere. Look at that! Shouts one of your clansmen. The caravan stops to watch dredge pooling into the village you just passed through. Oh my goodness. I hope anyone who stayed behind got out alive, says Alette, but you have your doubts. They're coming. Oh well. They're coming, says Ivor, pointing out a line of dredge leaving the village and marching towards you. As you watch, the dredge in front falls over, then the one behind it falls as well. You hear a twang to your left. Nid, the archery student of Oddleaf's, who you recall deftly shooting a snow rabbit, is firing arrows down the hill. Another dredge topples. Wow. That's incredible, says Oddleaf, squinting. But we should get out of here. Like, okay, Nid, that's really fucking cool, but I gotta say, we don't have time for this. You know what? Let's return to the village looking for survivors. We may as well plow back and try to save as many people as we can. The warriors complain as they ready their weapons. Really? Really, guys? We're trying to save lives here. I'm sure the people that came with us will appreciate us turning around. Nid, you say, come with us if you can keep that up. She smiles and joins the fighters getting ready to head back to the village. We've got many archers that can fucking... Oh, shit. Nid has joined our party now. Wonderful. You know what? Let's replace... No. See, here's my worry. If I replace one of my melee troops with another archer, that means we've got Alette, Avon, and Nid. That's a lot of soft people in our party. So I'm going to hold on to just Alette and Avon. Avon is Very good. He's got a lot of utility with his arc lightning and whatnot. So, I like my party as is. Rook, Alette, Avend, Ivor, Jill, and Krumir. I wouldn't replace Jill for anyone. He's got a lot of armor. Krumir is the only other Varl we have, well, other than Gnolf, but I think Gnolf is a little bit useless. So, you know what? I'm just going to stick with this party for now. There's no reason to switch out our characters, even though some of you have suggested I switch out a few people, but I like it as is, as I've said already. Okay, let's fucking head towards the mining village here and try to save as many of these big dumb idiots as possible. You know, we gave them a chance to join us, and they're lucky that we're such nice people, because I'm sure not many other people would turn around to save their asses. Okay, we've got 3 slingers, 2 grunts, and 1 destroyer. Oh my god, he's got 22 strength. Gee golly. Okay, you know what? Let's put Ivor and Jill and Krumir in this corner. We'll sick. No, you know what? This is a pretty good deployment in my opinion. We don't need anyone really strong over here to deal with these grunts. Just Rook will now move, and he can expend 2 willpower points to move into base contact with that guy, but we're not going to bother. We'll run over here and draw this grunt, hopefully towards Rook. And then, oh, nope, he's immediately gone to fuck up Krumir for 2 armor break. Alette is immediately going to attack the Slinger for 4 armor break. No. Let's use those willpower points to better use to attack this Destroyer. Shit, we're 1 square away, and we can't actually attack anyone now, so I fucked that up. But regardless, we're going to end Alette's turn. And now Avend is up to the plate. He can't really do much. What he can do is use Arc Lightning or Mend. We can mend Krumir's armor for 1 point. Let's see how that does. I don't really know how many willpower points we need to use to mend people's armor, but anyway, there we go. We've mended his armor. Oh my god, Jill has already taken a massive shit kicking due to these slingers. I kind of boxed Ivor in with Alette because I was not thinking, but never mind. We're going to do 6 strength points of damage to this slinger immediately. Ivor is on the fucking ball, like you wouldn't believe. Jill seems to be the target of choice now for some odd reason. So we'll create a shield wall with Krumir here, and fuck me. Why am I so dumb? We'll create a stone wall for 1 round, just in case this destroyer comes, I suppose. Here he comes. Boom, he's gonna... My fucking god, I can't believe that. We built a stone wall, but it wasn't enough. That destroyer well, he destroyed is what he did. But you know what? Let's do 6 points of armor break to this guy so that Alette can start to pick him off when she has the fucking chance. He has no armor now. We can begin to peg him with our other smaller units like Rook and the like. But first we have to deal with this grunt, I'm afraid. Avend can actually do some arc lightning on this guy and it will strike that slinger. Here we go. Look at this. Alette can do 6 points of damage immediately because he has no armor and she has not moved. And that slinger has not realized the damage potential of Alette. I don't know what it is, but none of these assholes really realize how fucking crazy Alette is at dealing damage. We're gonna arc lightning this fucking destroyer for 3 willpower points, that is, and hopefully it will fuck up these slingers as well. Well, just the 1 slinger, that is. Boom, 4 strength points. That's not bad. We cut this guy down to size already, which is more within our range of skills here, our stats, I should say. Krumir has 11 armor and 13 strength, so I think that destroyer is not really much of a problem anymore. But you know what, let's get Ivor to destroy this slinger as well. Actually, you know what, let's see if we can do a battering ram on this asshole and clear the way towards this destroyer. Oh shit, he just fucking headbutts them. That's badass. Yngvar just continues to impress. My goodness. Okay, we will do 7 points of strength damage to this destroyer, and boom, that guy is pretty much fucking useless now. He's gonna try to do a fucking summoning move. Yep, here he goes. Okay, but we'll get Ivor to handle him, no fucking problem. Rook, of course, is going to start to peg this grunt for a couple points of strength damage. And unfortunately, another grunt is moving to intercept, but he's doing absolutely fucking nothing. Alette can attack this destroyer and take him down. Look at that. You know what? I'll leave this guy for Ivor, though, because he needs the kills to promote. We'll move Alette into range of these grunts and begin to do some work. There we go. 4 points to that guy, having his strength. And now Avon can even do a fucking massive arc lightning over here, actually, if we get in range. I don't know, how big is his range? Quite fucking huge, actually. We can attack this destroyer and destroy the slingers as well. Fucking Avon, man. What a guy. Boom. So that destroyer is still alive, but like I said, Ivor will take care of it. Here he goes. He needs that kill. Like, I need to breathe. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. But, here we go. We've got this handled like nobody's business. We can, even if need be, rest Avon and get him some armor, but I think we need to mend Alette's armor, if anything. Krumir is going to start to wreck this dredge. There he goes. Rook is beginning to falter. I'm hoping that he will survive this battle, because most often he does not. He usually gets knocked the fuck out every single battle. But damn, he actually deflected that attack. Wonderful. Okay, we'll hit this guy for 9 strength points. I think what I want to do is use Alette to bring these enemies down to size, if at all possible, but we won't use her to finish because, gee golly, she has enough kills as is. And we'll use Avon to mend her armor. There we go. Not bad. I guess mend actually reduces ineffectiveness when you use more willpower points, because it says will mend armor with half the willpower points of the mender, if that makes sense. So if he's got 4 willpower points, then she'll recover 2 armor. I think that's how that works. But anyway, we'll get Krumir to destroy this asshole, and boom, we've won the battle, and we haven't actually lost a single guy this round. We'll get Rook to, well, he's gonna have to run. We'll get Rook to run away from this dredge. Hopefully he cannot chase us, but we'll find out. Nope, he can. He can chase Rook, and he is able to knock him out, unfortunately. But now we'll use Alette to avenge her father's death by actually, well, she's gonna have to move first. She's gonna shoot this slinger for a total of 2 armor break, actually, because he's got a massive amount of armor. Boom, there we go. Avon only has 1 willpower point left, so I think we're going to use him. Well, he's going to rest. Let's get him to rest and gain 3 willpower points. There we go. Now he's starting to get destroyed by this grunt, unfortunately, and Ivor is going to have to handle it, as well as Krumir. In the next few turns here, the slinger is concentrating on Alette now, which would make Rook very pissed if he wasn't stuck in his failed rockstar pose. Here we go, pillage mode engage, and Ivor's going to deal with it if Alette doesn't. Well, she's going to do some armor break, another 2 points, and then I think that's enough for Rook to totally fuck this guy up. Well, if Avon doesn't get to it, actually. No, let's rest with Avon again. He doesn't need to use his points. And like I said, Rook, well, not Rook, but Ivor needs the skills to promote. I want to promote him so he can use that fucking belt, because 3 armor break, that's massive. That will bring his total armor break up to like 5 or 6, I think, and that's huge. There we go. Ivor is ready to promote already. We've gained 8 renown, which is still not enough to promote Ivor. I believe he needs another 10 or 15, something like that. Maybe after another battle, we'll be able to promote him. And there we go. More dredge are on their way, pouring out of the summer path. Hurry, you shout, rooting through houses. You find more than one family hiding in the village, and they hurry back with you to the caravan. Wonderful. 21 clansmen. Okay, well, we saved 20 people. Not bad at all. We still have 8 days of supplies, which I think is more than enough to get us to... I still can't remember that place. Everyone's getting really depressed, though. That's not great. Is this the Godstone we read about? Not sure. No encouragement or tales of glory will lift the spirits of the caravan. In the north, we have times like this, says one of the Varl. The other giants grin, raising tankards and horns of mead. Skull! They shout and make short work of their drinks, explaining that each person takes a drink when someone tells a story that is more miserable than the last. My goodness. What a depressing way to get hammered. I can't think of a worse way to get hammered. Other than, like, I don't know, looking at pictures of your dead wife, like you're an old grizzled cop. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen Lethal Weapon, but that's what that guy does. That's really depressing, too. He's, like, looking at pictures of his dead wife and, you know, doing shots, crying. It's pretty bad. Others join them for the second round, and mead is passed your way. We can leave the others to their drinking game. We can step in and say, like, this will only make things worse, which it really will. Join the giants in drinking. You know what? If we're not going to be cheerful about, you know, tales of glory, as they say, then we may as well wallow in our own spirits, or our own pity, I suppose, and just get drunk off our ass. So let's join the giants in drinking. That doesn't seem like much of a rook thing to do, but whatever the fuck. Taking the mead, you shout, "Skull!" The crowd cheers and laughter echoes through the camp for hours as each person comes up with increasingly more absurd stories of woe. The Varl's remedy is a success, and the caravan is in much better mood the following day, albeit hungover and with less mead than before. Okay, so is that a reduction in supplies? Yeah, negative 10 supplies, but boom, we are no longer depressed as fuck, as I was saying. Huh, okay, I don't know what this is, but I'm sure we're going to stop there, and, I don't know, read something. 100 days, everyone, 100 days. 100 days ago, we left, our village of... Oh, shit, it is a godstone, but it's all shattered, and I'm sure this is going to be great. It's going to line up and complete the picture, which is fucking wonderful. I love that. Good job, everyone. Whoever thought of this, good job over at Stoic Games. Stoic Studios, my mistake. Here it is. Any second now. Engage. Godstone. Fucking wonderful. Are we not going to stop at the... Okay, here we go. The Godstone of Dundir passes around you. In the frozen climates here, it looks like the rock has split and is falling apart, held together only by the deep snow. Curiously, when standing between the stones, the wind drops off completely, picking up again once you've passed through. I almost wonder if we should rest here for the night, says Ivor, who seems to have noticed the same thing. With all the snow around it, Dredge might not even be able to find us. Yeah, you know what? Let's stay here overnight. Might as well. You walk around camp before settling in. Along each strand of Dundir's massive beard is carved a different part of his story, and you turn your head to and fro to read it. While the Loom Mother was the first to create, she soon found a counterpart in Dundir, who embodied her ideals in a masculine form. Dundir took some of her creations, gave them beards, and showed them the secrets of smithing, though many remember him just as fondly for teaching them games and songs of mirth. So did he create dwarves? Is that his thing? As the camp settles in, you notice a group of boys huddled around something. They show you an offering box carved into the godstone itself. The box is an elaborate construction of interlocking pieces which slide around when touched. We can't get it open, they tell you. It's like a puzzle. Let's try to open it, we may as well. The boys take turns working out the puzzle and give you tips when it's your turn, though you don't seem to make much progress. Eventually, they leave to sleep until it's just you and a couple of other determined youngsters. Keep working on the puzzle box. It's hard to know how long you spend sliding around the smooth puzzle pieces, but when people begin emerging from their tents, you know you're in trouble, exhausted from a long, sleepless night. Worse still, the box remains closed as you shuffle wearily along with the leaving caravan. Oops. We're fucking depressed now. Where are we? Is this us? Right at the head of the caravan? It must be. Okay, you know what, everyone? I think I'm gonna end it here. This is, oh shit. No, here's Hawkstorp. That's the place. Hawkstorp. We'll, wait till we arrive at Hawkstorp, and then I'll end the episode. But here we go. Oh my god, more stuff. A boy has gone missing from the caravan, along with a good number of supplies. The boy's younger brother begins to sob. Some men in the woods made us. Said we had to give them food or they'd kill us. And don't tell nobody. My brother went over there. He points. Okay, we can lead a search party, lead a war party. Try to make a trade for the boy. Send the younger brother and ambush them on the next trade. My goodness. Let's lead a war party. Fuck this. 2 groups, 1 on each side, you instruct. They head out as you try to calm the parents. Much later, the fighters return, bloody and with the boy's body. We cut them down, says an archer, but we couldn't save the boy. Shit. Okay, well, that was a neutral situation. We lost a boy, but we didn't gain nor lose any fighters or supplies, so that's depressing. Okay, here we go. We are now at Hawkstorp. Boom. In the distance, Hawkstorp smolders like an old campfire. Shit. Even from here you can see black figures shambling through it. That looks like a dead town, remarks Ivor, confirming your impressions. There's usually survivors, Oddleif reminds you. We can check it out just in case. There's no time, keep moving. Okay, you know what? I'm going to end it here. Hawkstorp is smoldering, and we may stop to check for survivors. It's hard to say, but you know what, everyone? Thank you for watching. This was a good episode for me. I enjoyed this, but I'll see you guys next video.